Biggest breakthrough would be probably making commitments. I had never noticed that I start stuff and then I don't go through with them, and definitely the classes pointed those out where commitment is a big thing for me now.
And authorship, developing a new way of thinking. Like, I don't think I've ever thought the way I did after authorship. It created a new way of looking at the world, like a new context. Anything that I look at, I see it through the eyes of authorship, and just creating something new.
The biggest breakthrough for me was really being able to say no and focus on what I want and how I want it to.
Being able to see things from a different light and a different perspective, being able to hold myself accountable, and being able to see my full potential and what I could do, like when I set my mind to it, being able to accomplish it, not only by myself but with a group of people and reaching out for support. So
biggest breakthrough at the training was, oh my God, I get to point the fingers at nobody else anymore. I get to point the finger at me and look in the mirror to see the changes you want to manifest. First big breakthrough is physical. I had several pounds of weight gain that I didn't need, didn't want, and had stressed about how to lose it. And just by following the eating consciously, eating well, drinking a lot of water, avoiding most fast food, I've been dropping weight consistently over the last 7 months or so. And I'm talking not dieting, not stressing, just living consistently, I guess. And so that part is being taken care of. Along with that, other medical issue problems are very much well under control. So my physical is so much stronger. And although I don't attribute that directly to the weekend, it gave me the tools to make those changes that I need.
wow. My biggest breakthrough from my trainings to the Community Leadership Foundation, I would say, is one distinction that they land. And for me, it was the distinction of have to versus get to. So the idea of this distinction is, as I go through my daily life, there's a lot of things that I categorize in my own thinking as I have to. For example, as a mother, my relationship with my son, I have to pay bills, I have to wash clothes, I have to make dinner. And the energy that I experienced myself around the have to wasn't a happiness, wasn't a motivation, it was kind of like a dragging. So being able to look at these same, whether it's daily tasks, responsibilities, whatever you wanna call it, when I get to choose that, I get to look at it as a get to. I get to wash my son's clothes because I have running water. I get to give him a bath because he's in my life. I get to teach him how to read. I get to pay bills because I have a job that gives me income. It allows me to come from a different space, a different energy of gratitude, first of all, to acknowledge the things I have to be able to do what I need as a mother. And it also brings another level of excitement to get my 5-year-old enrolled and excited with me to be able to wash clothes and come from a place of gratitude and a place of responsibility versus, this is just weighing me down, another thing I have to do. I guess the reason why that was my biggest breakthrough is because it's not just the domain of motherhood or the domain of family I can apply it. It's everything. It's really everything in life. I get to work out this problem with this person, So whether it's in my language or my own thinking, looking at life, have to versus get to, has transformed my life completely.
Spiritually, I'm stronger. I've always been a family-oriented, very much into my family as my strength. But since empty nest has hit this lady at this time, I get to bless them and let them all grow and fly and find something else to occupy my mind. So that's spiritual. Professional, got that. Physical, just a joy in living. A joy in living. The opportunity to be an intern with Celestina and help plan Echando Flores is a blessing for me in many ways that I can't even put into words. Because I don't know the whole path. I don't know this whole journey. I've tasted it, I've seen how I reacted, but I've seen the growth in my girls, in my daughter's lives, and I've seen the growth in other people that are involved, and I definitely want to be there. So that's what my motivation is.